Hello and welcome to another video. In this video, we're gonna figure out if T-Mobile home internet worth it for 2025. I made a video about T-Mobile home internet first when it came out 3 years ago, and it was amazing experience. The speeds were off the chart. I had a super fast upload speed of 70 megabit per second, which is really important for content creators like me, and also around 400-500 megabits download. And it was around $50 at the time, but eventually a year or two after the launch of T-Mobile home internet, the speeds slowed down because more people signed up and the towers got a lot oversaturated, and I wasn't getting the speed that I was getting at the beginning. So I switched back to Spectrum because I was getting a better deal for the same speeds. But here we are in 2025 and I want to give it another shot. So right now I'm on a Spectrum gigabit plan. And let me just show you a speed test of the current speeds. So what are we getting? 300 for the upload. That's about right as well. So as you can see, I pretty much get like half of what I'm paying for, around 400 megabits download and 40 megabits upload on the gigabit plan. And I pay $95 per month for this plan, which is kind of expensive. So T-Mobile offers 3 different plans on their home internet, and the first one is $50 per month with auto pay, and the mid-tier one is $60, and they also have an advanced one for $70 per month. And the difference between these tiers are basically what's inside this box. So with the basic $50 plan, you get a different modem, and that just gets like a slower speed and that's not as powerful. But for the $60 and $70 plan, you get this modem, which is a little bit more powerful, so you're gonna get more speed. So I opt in for the $60 plan. So without further ado, let's open the box. Let's see what we have as a new modem. And they also don't send out new modems anymore because so many people used it, returned it, and they just refurbished the old modems. This is actually a lot smaller than the first modem or the basic package that they have. And hopefully we have a Wi-Fi 6 on this one. At the bottom, we have the ports for 4 different antennas, which we didn't have on the basic plan and the basic modem. And it also has 2 LAN ports, and we have 2 USB ports. One is for power, and assuming the other one for the external storage. And there's also a slot for the SIM card, because all of these modems comes with a SIM card that transfer the internet and you get your data and everything. So in the front we have a LCD panel with bunch of buttons. We also get a power brick. Kind of crazy that we don't get the antennas to attach it to the modem. And the stand actually has a adhesive tape, so you can actually stick it to the glass or wall and other places that might be out of reach. It is booting up. You can adjust the base as well, like this. And whenever you get the best signal, you can stop right there and lock it. So you can use these buttons to navigate on the menus. So on the antenna part, we have an option to go with the external antenna. We're gonna keep going with the internal and hopefully that's enough. And on the home screen, we can see a bar right there that shows the signal strength. So right now I'm at 4 out of 5, which is kind of good, I guess. And hopefully that's enough. Now I'm gonna connect to this Wi-Fi router, and fingers crossed we're gonna get a really good speed. Please. We are connected and it's actually Wi-Fi 6. That's good news. Let's go ahead and boot up the first speed. What are we getting? Is it 12 that I'm seeing or 11? Is that real? Or am I dreaming? It looks like a nightmare, more like a dream. So is that what? What is that? Is that 7 for upload? 6, 7? What the? What is this? 11? Is this for real? 8 megabits download, 11 megabits upload? What? How is that even possible? Let me do another test. It doesn't even go past 1 megabit. What? So we are 3 out of 5 bars. Let me see if I can get a better signal. It actually tells me that this is 4G network. 4G? Who does 4G these days? Okay, I put it somewhere with the better signal, 4 out of 5. Let's try again. Okay, that's a little bit better, but it's not good at all. 22 megabit per second, and they charge $60 for this? 10 megabit download, 9 megabit upload. All right, let's just do a comparison because I have a Verizon cell phone. Let's see what Verizon internet does in this location. So this is Verizon 5G internet. Oh my God, that's a lot better than T-Mobile. So it's possible, but this network doesn't allow it. All right, 153 megabit download and 4 megabit upload. At least the download is a lot better than the T-Mobile. So that's possible to get like a semi-decent speed, but it's still not as good as my Spectrum internet, which is the cable internet. T-Mobile is trash, unfortunately. I thought they were gonna be better after all these years, but since they sell to more people over and over, the towers are busier and busier, you're not gonna get anything out of it. They're just scamming you with these speeds. I have a bunch of antennas that I have from my previous modems. I'm gonna connect it to this router and modem to see if we get better speeds, because these speeds are not gonna cut it in 2025. I don't even have enough room to connect 4 antennas. I can't do 2 of them. Okay, this is gonna be the antenna situation, and we cannot really use the base like this, just for the sake of this video. Now I'm gonna change the antenna from internal to external, and it's connecting. Okay, successful, good. All right, let's do the test like this. No signal. We got disconnected. Apparently it doesn't work with these antennas. Boot it back up and we have 5G internet. We get the good signal on 5G, but these are the speeds. This is clearly a joke from T-Mobile. They really need to stop selling all these units, all these plans, and not delivering on what they promise. They charge $60, $70 for these services, and these speeds are clearly a scam. What is this, T-Mobile? I hope this video helped you make a decision. Don't fall pretty much for the T-Mobile. At first, they might give you like a good speed. It wasn't the case for me this time. When it first launched, it was crazy because nobody was on T-Mobile. But now everybody's on T-Mobile, and you're not gonna get anything done with these speeds of internet. I'm gonna stick with my Spectrum internet, and hopefully another internet service that comes along with better service and better internet. And we tested the Verizon was actually performing a lot better than T-Mobile here because my cell phone is on Verizon plan and I got a little bit of a decent speeds. Thanks for watching this video. Let me know what you think about this performance, and if you have any other questions, I will answer them to the best of my knowledge. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.